You've probably heard at some point that your language creates your reality, but you may not have believed it until now. So don't miss this powerful video where I'm going to explain how and why it is so important to choose your words and your thoughts very carefully, because that's exactly what will show up in your life. Stay tuned. We can use language to guide us to positive thoughts or to make us feel like we are being positive, but we are actually in fear or giving our power away. I call this positive camouflage because it sounds good, it looks good, but is it good? Because I always remember God never says no. No matter what you say, what words you use, He will always give you what you think and what you say, because that's how the universe unfolds. Words are everything, meaning when you say I'm lucky or they are lucky, you're basically saying it was out of their power of creation. This is what I call positive camouflage. You're never lucky. You just put effort towards something and it's created, even if you didn't realize it was conscious. Subconsciously, you created something positive that showed up in your life. You are a co-creator with the universe and with God. You have to be careful and aware of the language you're using, because when you say, I'm so grateful for these new experiences, you're sending out a message to the universe of gratitude, lightness, freedom from limitations. But when you say, I was so lucky, what you're really saying is that you did nothing to deserve this and it just showed up out of thin air on your doorstep. That's not the truth. Nothing is created without a thought or a feeling behind it. Now, it could be perceived either that way as good or bad. The point is, we are always creating what we feel and what we vibrate out to the world. It's like throwing a stone into the water. It's the same for all thoughts and feelings. The stone ripples in the water in a circular vibration. This is how energy moves. Pretend the rock is your thought about love. It all ripples outside to connect to that loving energy, and then it brings back the same vibration to you. But the same also goes for negative thoughts and feelings. They will ripple outside, then come back to you in the same vibration. Remember that language you use, the feelings you have, the actions you put forward are literally what is manifesting in your life. All of you has to be in alignment, meaning your emotional thoughts, your spiritual feelings, and your physical actions must all be at the same vibration to manifest your desires and dreams, or it will bring your fears and doubts to life. We are always in choice about what we are creating, and our words play a big role because, like the rock, they have a tone, and that creates a rippling effect to like energy. Here's a few words to think about. You can see in these breakdowns of words their true meaning and what tones they bring your way. So one that I really love is passion is your path shown. Sensuality is sensing your reality. And responsibility is toned as respond to your ability. Every word you're using has a deeper meaning and understanding. And when you speak it, it vibrates out. And when you are speaking, always speaking from a place of clarity, a deep understanding from a knowing of your worth, your value, and knowing that you're good enough. And when you find that right language from within, your heart speaks from it. You can't go wrong when your whole body aligns energetically, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. Don't give your power away by speaking from a negative space. I mean, I've noticed so many people, they write affirmations out, and when I read their affirmations, I'm like, because there's so much negativity in them. Like, I'm so excited that I got this, and I'm so glad the negative response is no longer around me. Well, you just asked for the negative thing to show up because you called it out and put effort there. What you should say instead is, I'm so excited that the new opportunities are showing up at my doorstep with ease. The word limitation, used or limitless, still has a feeling of limit. A better word would be expansion, growth, lessons, learning. Be aware of what you speak, because what you speak has a deep meaning. Remember that the universe and God never say no to you for what you are desiring. It is always co-created with whatever you're feeling and whatever level you feel your lessons should be learned at. Every morning I write or I say, I choose to learn through inspirational growth. This helps me focus on inspirations in my life instead of learning the hard way, the low vibrational way of misfortunes and my repulsion energy. Always focus your language and what you're manifesting from a positive, loving vibration. Even on what you consider a bad day will still feel smooth because you feel supported, because at some level you know you created it. Remember, you're always the creator and you are never the victim. You can find me on Instagram at Jennifer The Alternative for more weekly updates. And every other Friday, I'm doing Freebie Fridays where you can ask me any question. I will personally get back to you. Sending you lots of love.